The formidable weapon we have against COVID-19 has to be resilience, and artists are proving that even in the midst of a pandemic, art can still thrive. For 4 days, the Art in the Time of COVID exhibition turned the village market rooftop area into an art spectacle where 7 unique women artists showcased their work. This exhibition was proof that even in the middle of a pandemic, we can still proclaim and achieve wonderful things. Have a look. When COVID-19 pandemic started, it was apparent the whole world was hoping for the best but expecting the worst. Every facet of our lives was hit hard, and the art scene was not an exception.
When the lockdown first started, when there was a call for lockdown, I was having an exhibition in Watamu. And so I had to wrap up everything very quickly because the hotel was closing, and yeah, so I had to bring back my work quickly to Nairobi so that I was not caught up in the lockdown. Yeah, so I've been coping like just reaching people online, sending them my artworks, online, yeah, like trying to show my work online. Yeah, that's through social media.
With the social distancing rule imposed, it has been extremely hard to organize an exhibition. However, this did not stop resilient artists from rolling up their sleeves and getting their hands dirty with paint.
We did have more time to ponder what we are doing, why we're doing it. You sort of had a lot more time to just focus on your art, but there was a lot less time to be out selling your art. So I think a lot of artists have been very negatively affected by COVID.
It's given me more time maybe to work on my own. On the other hand, you have less time to interact with people, to be able to show what you've done and to get feedback. But you do have more time to just work on your own, which is also, in a way, positive.
When life gives you lemons, then make lemonade. Art in the Time of COVID broke the ceiling and is one of the first physical exhibitions to take place since COVID-19 pandemic started.
I'm one of the organizers and curators of this exhibition. We're very excited to be able to put 7 Nairobi-based artists together, ladies that have got a vast difference of talents and ways of actually portraying their artwork. And we've made the selection by actually having a look at a number of different lady artists and saying, let's get a representation of a whole different type of cultures and groups and different styles of art, right? What we did do, and Jill and I that are curating this exhibition, we both feel very strongly about contributing to a charity with our whichever way we can with our artwork, right? Whether it's now as we're doing an online auction for a charity called Brighter Communities, which are based up in Kericho. They do a huge amount of work for the community as far as ladies and children are concerned, and young girls. They do a lot of educational programs, feeding programs, and especially now in the times of COVID, they've actually got groups of women that are helping other groups of women, and they're teaching people to teach other people how to be self-sustainable, how to manage their water. There's a huge lot of information available. So if you would go to www.brightercommunities.org, you would find a lot of information there. So what we did is we flighted an auction. Each one of the ladies have actually given an original piece of artwork, and this is being auctioned. We put a minimum bid in, and anything that comes out of that auction would go to Brighter Communities. The artists are not taking anything. So it was a very generous offer, I think, from the ladies. Then we have actually just found out today that we've already reached, the auction has been going for 3 or 4 days, we've already reached 22,500 people on the Brighter Communities platform. So it's good for the artists, it's good for the community, it's good for the charity. Everybody wins out of something like that. Then as far as the art exhibition itself is concerned, we've got all 7 ladies are here today, so I'm hoping you meet them all. And we are actually also promoting our own work, especially we decided that in the times of COVID, we actually have to get up and do something ourselves. We cannot wait for the art world to say, yeah, all right, things are starting to shape and we're starting to do more exhibitions. We have to do that ourselves. We have to take the initiative and do this ourselves. So we, as I say, got these ladies together, wonderful ladies, put this artwork together, and this exhibition is on from tomorrow, which is the 15th of April, right through to Sunday the 18th of April. And please, everybody, it's a come as you wish. very casual exhibition, please pop in at Village Market on the rooftop, at the rooftop exhibition hall, and you're welcome to come and browse through the artwork.
It's called Art in the Time of COVID, which is a play on the words, the title of the book, Love in the Time of Cholera. Sort of beautiful things that can happen during pressure, during bad times. And all of the work that you see exhibited was actually made since COVID started till now.
It started as an idea to be able to do something, to show what we've been working on our own. And it's great to be able to hopefully have a few people come around to see what can be done, even though you're told you have to stay home all the time.
The exhibition is an idea whose time had come, and the location made the idea blossom even more.
Besides the actual physical exhibition that everybody is welcome to attend, and already just in our setup day, we've seen people pouring in. So the interest is obviously there in still attending a physical exhibition, but I think we're going to probably do better business from an online platform, because we put out an e-catalogue, and that e-catalogue will actually show all of the artworks that the ladies are actually putting out. It will showcase that, and people can contact the artist directly.
The selection process of the artists to showcase was deliberate and meticulously planned. Nothing was left to chance.
We were very definite that we wanted to only feature women artists, because we do feel like they're underrepresented at the moment. We've got a lovely group of women. They're all very strong. They've got very clear messages that they send with their work. Nadia's work, for example, she's actually made pieces that specifically refer to isolation and social distancing. Mine were sort of more based on needlework and sort of referring to the strong woman that had shaped me. So my gran had taught me to stitch. So that's specifically why they're stitching in my paint.
And I'm glad to be participating in this exhibition. I've been invited by my fellow artists. So in this exhibition, we are 7 female artists. Yeah, and so to compare the times of COVID and the normal time when we usually have exhibitions, I would say it's been really hard and tricky in the sense that it's not, we cannot have physical exhibitions. All the exhibitions are now virtual, and yeah, so that really is difficult for most artists. If they can't have their exhibitions online, then they don't have any opportunity of showcasing their works. Yeah, so I would say it's an opportunity to be having a physical exhibition, though it won't have an official opening. And yeah, so but people will be allowed to come through like sparingly, just a few people at one time.
Other than being top-notch artists, the message of the art was very foundational.
We had quite a pool of artists to contact, and I think it went all about the message that they were sending with their work, whether that message resonated with the arts in the time of COVID. We really wanted the work to be current work, and we wanted it to be quite a dynamic, interactive exhibition as well. So we wanted the artists to be able to work here at the exhibition.
Definitely meeting with the ladies, because this is the first time all 7 of us have got together in the same place. We've been planning this for nearly 3 months. This is the first time we've got together. We've done everything online. Which has really been amazing. We're sort of not sure who's what, who, how, but it's actually been amazing to do that. And what I'd like to take away from this is looking and learning from the ladies that are here. What do they do differently to what I do? How can we help each other? How can we improve each other? And how can we push each other to do better? And also how to promote each other.
COVID or no COVID, it's a luta continua for arts.